Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I just got my hands on the Entropy by MVP, and I'm going to test it out against some discs that are kind of like it. The Zone, the Temple, and the Angler. Let's go. Alright guys, if you don't know, the Entropy is a nice little zone type disc. Great for forehands, backhands, overstable. We're going to compare it next to a very popular disc just like it. The Zone, also got one by Wild Discs called the Angler. And then my favorite from Thought Space Athletics, the Temple. All right, we're gonna throw a couple holes. Let's see how these throw. All right, this one's 275. We're just gonna do a nice little sidearm. Let's see how stable these things are. Entropy is up first. Oh, I'm digging that. All right, that thing's got some beef to it. All right, we got the Angler here. Flies very similar, maybe a little more overstable. Wow, that had a wild flare skip to it. And then the Temple. All right, I can already tell these are all flying very similar. All right, right here we got a nice little soft Zone. Okay, I'd say that's the straightest flyer out of all of them. Well, just on cue, the Entropy decided it wanted to show off and got pretty close. We got about a 45 footer here. If you guys have been watching any of my videos, you know I've been digging the pixel, especially from circle 2. Let's see if we can drain this one. All right, well, you got to miss one every now and then. Further shot away was the soft Zone, but we're going to take this opportunity to kind of feature another good reason why you need to have a disc about this speed. Because when you're in that like 120 range and you got some stuff you need to get up and over, this is a perfect disc. Because if you miss the basket, you know this thing's not going to flare skip a lot. Should get you close, and because it's slower speed, gives you a chance to run for a birdie. Let's see if we can get one close. Overshot that, but watch. Sits and digs. All right, see if you can do better with the Angler here. Oh, nice. Temple. In the bullseye. All right, Entropy. Can we get a throw in? Oh, the closest one yet. All right, that's 2 for 2 for the Entropy so far. All right, now we got a 253 foot shot, pretty much straight in front of you. Can't really do a hyzer, but I'm gonna do a little backhand, try to force this thing over. See how stable these things are. All right, let's start with the soft Zone. That one seemed to be the least stable on the last hole. Yep, flatten out. Oh my goodness. I think that's Park City. All right, Temple. Yeah, get around there. Come on, stability. Let's go. Based on the last hole, this Angler was pretty stable. Oh man, did not throw that well, but yeah, that thing's a beefcake. All right, and then Entropy. Going to the right of that tree, yes. Skip, let's go. So as far as the feel goes with these discs, the Anglers definitely feels a little bit more low profile, and it's got a chunkier rim to it. Feels almost like it's verging on a fairway driver, but not quite. Kind of like a Justice. You guys know Justice on that wavelength. Okay, the Zone and the Temple feel very similar to each other. And then the Entropy has more of a sharp rim on the bottom. It's not sharp, but it feels more like a Watt in my hand than it does like a Zone, if that makes sense. I love throwing the Watt, so it actually feels super comfortable in my hand. So at the Zone, we actually flew past the basket. Entropy was a little bit short. They were all kind of the same length, but Temple was definitely the closest by probably about 10 feet. So we got to give the point to the Temple this time. Let's do a couple more holes with this one. This one's 200 right there in front of you. This is just asking for a nice little sidearm ace. All right, let's start with the Zone first. Now the Angler. Now that I made the comparison to a Justice, I'm gonna throw it a lot more to the left. Yeah, man, that thing is beefy. Wow. All right, if you like the Justice, you might like the Angler. Temple time. Oh, that's gonna be parked. Yes, sir. Entropy's got some competition here. Yeah, hook up. Wow, great stability on that Entropy. Well, I gotta say, don't have a lot of reviews where I basically say all these kind of fly the same, but they kind of fly the same. So really is gonna come down to the feel of it. If you like the feel of like an Envy and a Watt in your hand, you're really gonna like the Entropy. If you like a Zone, go with the Zone. Temple's a great disc also, feels like a Zone. And then if you guys really like Justices and you just want like a slower Justice, that Angler is money, and man, that thing's stable like a Justice too. All these except for the Zone were inside circle. Angler was inside bullseye, so we gotta give the point to the Angler. All right, I think it's time for a throw off. Okay, one thing you're gonna want these discs for is when you're in that 150 to 200 foot range, you want a disc that you can really kind of run at the basket, give yourself a chance for a throw in, or maybe even just an easy par. So let's do a little throw off between these four, see which one shines. Get in. Wow. Thing is beefy. Oh my gosh. Get in. Oh, off the top band. All right, Entropy gets the point there. Well guys, this video wouldn't have happened without you guys. Somebody recommended the Entropy to me, and that's what got me to get one and make this video. So if you got some recommendations, put them down in the comments below. I'll make a note of it, and who knows, maybe I'll feature your disc on the next video. All right guys, like I said, if you like the Envy, you need something a little more stable, Entropy might be the answer to you. If you like the Zone, go with the Zone. Temple's a nice Thought Space athletic version of the Zone, especially this soft Zone 2. And then closest thing I can say about the Angler is kind of like a Justice, slower speed Justice. It is beefy, so just keep that in mind. But all of these are very stable discs. Can't go wrong with any of them. Who knows, you might see this Entropy in a future video. All right guys, thanks again. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you need to get some of these discs, you guys know where to go. Till I see you next time. Peace out.
You got nothing to prove. No one can judge you. Fear is useless. You got nothing to prove.